Good evening, everyone. I finally got somebody to come to one of his meals today. Buck is on his way for dinner. I called him. I've been here waiting 5 minutes, not too long. And he finally showed up, right? This morning I spotted you, but I guess you weren't hungry. But he did come to eat his breakfast because the breakfast, everything is gone. He left some corn behind, his breakfast corn. But he ate everything else. And now I think he's eating the bread that I threw this morning. Because this morning I threw seeded bread for the squirrels and the birds. You ready? Come on. You were ignoring me this morning? This morning, guys, he was ignoring me. I spotted him. He was literally hanging out over there in the middle somewhere. I spotted him as I was walking down the driveway to see if I spotted him. And he was staring at me and he kept looking at something down there. I don't know if he spotted a doe and that's why he wouldn't come to me. But he was not coming. So I showed him that I went to go put everything in his buckets. And I told him when you decide to come, you come. So I'm happy at least he came for dinner. Right? At least you showed up for dinner, big boy. Oh, I felt like I wasn't going to see you all day today. Oh, he's so fluffy and so soft. You are so soft, my big boy. My big boy. Mommy missed you so much. Now you decide to come? You didn't want to come for breakfast. But you ate your breakfast. I know he ate it. And my mother-in-law this morning was outside, finishing the lights to the driveway. And she told me she heard him. She's like, I didn't see him, but I heard his footsteps. He was close by. I said, yeah, probably while you were doing the lights, he probably was eating his breakfast. Because my mother-in-law, she wasn't hanging out over here. She was hanging out more down the driveway. So he must have came and snuck up the hill and ate his breakfast while my mother-in-law was down the driveway doing the lights. Same thing yesterday for dinner. He literally came because my father-in-law was outside doing the driveway lights on this side of the driveway. And he was outside the whole time I was calling Buck. And my father-in-law was like, he has to be close by because I spotted him today. He has to be there. And then I literally waited for him here a half hour yesterday because my husband was home. So he was like, I could watch the baby while you wait for him or whatever. I waited a half hour for him yesterday for his dinner. He didn't come. Then by the time I went inside, my father-in-law was still out here. So he told me he's seeing Buck walking by the buckets and going to eat. He was like, yeah, he came. He ate. You ready for the rest of your food? Okay. All right, he left one apple. I could just put it. This is the rest of his dinner. He has butternut squash, grapes, and one apple. And corn, of course. There you go. Bon appetit. You spoiled boy. See? Mommy loves you so much that you come, you don't come, you always get your food. He always gets his food, no matter what. Even if he gets to see me or not see me, he always has his food waiting for him. He's a spoiled boy. Years ago, I would never leave the apples and grapes, his dinner food. If he didn't come, I will leave just corn in a bucket because I was too scared. Not scared, but I was like, oh, I don't want the raccoons touching his food in case he didn't get to his buckets on time. But now he knows that I always leave. I started this year, I started leaving the food for him, even if he didn't pop up for a meal, which he does come and eat it right after, an hour later. So I always leave his food, even if he doesn't show up. Right? And today is such a gorgeous day. I have a light sweater on. The sweater is really light. It's so beautiful out. So beautiful out. Today I helped my mother-in-law while the baby was taking a nap. I had the monitor outside in front of the house because we were literally hanging out right in front of the house. So it's not like I left the house or anything. And I was helping my mother-in-law put up this big 8 feet tall snowman that we put on the side of the house. It was so funny, both of us. At first, we built the snowman, and the way we built it, we forgot to add a stick in the middle of the snowman to make him 8 feet tall. So when we first did the snowman, it was only 4 feet tall, and my mother-in-law was like, I don't understand. On the box, it says it's 8 feet tall. This looks like it's only 4 feet tall. But then we looked behind us, and there was an extra pole that you were supposed to add to the inside of the snowman to make him 8 feet tall. And we were like, damn, we forgot something. We totally forgot to add something. Did you eat all your food? Boy, Buck. Oh, and my mother-in-law yesterday morning, she found a dead bunny down the driveway on our side. She said it was missing half of his face and one leg. It wasn't Thumper. She showed me today, this morning. Like, I took a walk with her, like, halfway down the driveway to go look. She was like, would you be able to tell if that was the bunny that used to come here every day for you? So I was like, maybe. Come here. Come here. Come here, my big boy. It looked like he was about to come to me, and then something caught his attention. Yeah, so I looked at the bunny. It looked a lot smaller than Thumper. So whatever bunny it was, it must have been like a really young bunny. It wasn't, I don't think it was Thumper. Come here. But I was sad. I was like, oh, baby. A hawk definitely got him or her. I don't know if it's him or her. My baby, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, my big boy. I miss you so much. I didn't see you this morning. Well, I did see him, but like, you know, we didn't spend any time together. Oh, and you're such a stinky boy right now. Buck, you stinky. You're a stinky boy. You're leaving? All right. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully, if you show up. I've been going outside every morning at 8:30 a.m. because I figured that used to be like 9:30 a.m., you know, with the time change. My husband's like, you're still going by the old time? I was like, well, just for Buck, when I have to feed him, I go by the old time. So I do come out a little earlier, even for his dinner now. I come out at 3:30 p.m. I don't come out at 4:30 anymore because, God forbid, he takes a long time to come and then it starts getting dark out by 5. So I started feeding him a little earlier for dinner too, which in his head, it would have been the same time, you know. It's really not a change for him. It's just a change for me because, you know, the time changed. It went back. So, oh, those are pipe bushes that my father-in-law threw there, and he's having fun eating it. Yeah, when my father-in-law takes out pieces of the bushes down the driveway, he throws them over because he knows Buck is going to enjoy them. We used to throw everything out before Buck ever came here, like 4 or 5 years ago. My father-in-law used to throw everything out. Now when he cuts bushes and stuff, he always thinks about Buck. Like, oh, he might eat this. Let me throw this up on his side. And if he doesn't eat it, and let's say he stands there and it turns brown, my husband ends up going in there with the blower and just blowing it away. Alright guys, Buck is about to leave me. I know he's about to leave me. But I'm happy at least I got kisses from him, you know? I got kisses, I got to see him, spend a few minutes with him. So I'm grateful for that. Because I thought he wasn't going to show up for dinner too. I was like, damn. Like, I seen him this morning, so I wasn't worried or anything. I know he's around. I never think in my head, like, oh my God, Buck is not around. Like, he's not, you know, close by. I know he's always around. I feel like I don't have to worry. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't have to worry about him leaving. Buck loves his home too much to leave it. You know what I mean? This is Buck's home. You know, it's like he lives in a big, big mansion all by himself. I mean, if I was him, I would love it too. I wouldn't leave. He doesn't have to fight no deers, no male deers for territory or for a female. When females come in here, he has them all to himself. So Buck lives a very, very good life. A very good life. And a spoiled life too. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to keep the phone steady. I'm like moving it. Alright everyone, well Buck is probably going to leave me. And I'm going to bother sitting down and waiting for him to walk back. Because I have a feeling eventually he's going to walk down that hill or walk straight down, you see? I know Buck like the back of a book already. I'll know when he's about to come back here. Because if he was about to come back to me, he would have never walked all the way down there. He would have stood there or here, and then he would have turned around and came back to me. But it looks like Buck is leaving. Going for his daily walk. Yep, I don't see him. All right, everyone. I'm off now. At least I got one video for today, you know, with Buck. So I'm excited. At least you guys get to see Buck, and so do I. Get to spend time with him. Yeah, he's about to walk down the hill right now. See? I told you. I know Buck, the back of a book. I'm telling you, I could write a book of Buck's life, of like what he thinks. I really should do that. I should write a book about Buck and like what he does every day and what he thinks. Because I feel like I could read him. I really do. When he's standing in front of me, I know what he's about to do before he does it. I really do know him so good. I'm telling you, I do. I know him so, so good. I just wish I could read his mind when he takes forever to come to me. Like, why is he taking forever? Like, I wish that part I could read, but I can't. Because he's too far, you know, for me to see, like, what he's doing. But anyways, I will be back tomorrow morning. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Buck comes to breakfast tomorrow morning. Even if he makes an appearance and he shows me he's close by, I'll be happy, you know? Because then I got to see him. But anyways, I'm going to get going. I hope everybody has a great evening and a good night. And me and Buck, we will be back tomorrow with another video. Ciao for now.